Christians. 1 Corinthians 14, verse 10. Continuing the theme out of 1 Corinthians 14 about Paul's protocol for speaking in tongues. Now, as I have said, maintained, and will always maintain to all of you who think you're speaking tongues, you're not. Not only is tongue speaking not happening today, the tongue speaking that is happening today is not the tongue speaking that is in the Bible. So I want to make that clear. Paul says in this verse here that there are many voices in the world, and there are even more today. Languages, voices, sounds, and he says they are not without signification. And what is he saying? They have importance. They have meaning. And the meaning is what makes them important. If you are speaking in a tongue, or tongues as you call it today, then it would have significance. But not only would it have significance, that significance would not just be for you, because tongues was not for the benefit of you as a gift. Tongues was for the benefit of those who were not able to understand the gospel in their language. And this was particularly necessary in the first century church before we had the Word of God, and when the church was in its infancy, when it was born, basically. It needed to learn. The church needed to know what it believed and why. But this could only be understood if the early Christians were able to speak to them in a language that they understood. That is, in their native languages. I am always asking these fake tongue speakers, all of them, whoever I confront, and to have this discussion, what languages do you speak? And none of them can tell you what language they're speaking. So none of them can tell you to whom it is they are trying to appeal to with the gospel. This is how you know it is fake. So then they ask the question, well, then what's going on then? Well, if it's not coming from God, where's it coming from? It's coming from Satan. He is fooling you and deluding you into think you have some mystical power that God gave you that he did not give you. And Satan is perfectly content with letting you believe you are connected to God in this foolishness. Be provoked and be persuaded.